Alright, recording has started. Okay, so we're back and we are about to get back into. Now I hear skulls, but nah, I didn't need the blood, but I did that anyway. I got a new hideout. Okay, I'm gonna loot this area. Okay, box of pills. Refill all. Anything else? Anything in here? Nope. So before I leave, I'm gonna see if I can make any formulas. Alright, let me see if I can upgrade any of this stuff. First of all, this is my main weapon. And okay, I can't upgrade it. It's already level 3. This is my primary offhand. Alright. And this is my pistol. Alright, that's good. Alright. And this is my primary on-hand weapon. My other weapon. Alright, so let's see. Can I make any formulas? I got those 2 formulas. Well, I can make some more sepsis. So I'm going to make a sepsis. Let's make some cold. And we're going to make some. Alright, that's good. We are not going to rest because we're good. Now. Alright, so we're going to go out the front. No, it's better if I go out the back. It's better if I turn around and go out the back. It's closer to where I have to go. So I'm going to turn around and go out this way. Oh, there's guys down here though. Alright.
Look out!
Oh,
Steady, boys! It's one of them! Oh my God!
Eat him. Alright, now let's loot these guys. Alright, we're back. And, ooh, what's this? I thought I heard some skulls. But I don't hear them now. Now I gotta go that way. That's the direction. So we're gonna... Alright, and we're going through here. Eyes open. Oh, there's a skull right there. Yeah, I bite him even when I'm at full blood for the simple reason that
I have this thirst for blood.
biting them gets me my stamina back.
There's more and more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye, but the gods recruit more and more every year.
Okay, so the... Okay. They're weak
It's
against
an
blood.
inch! Kill it!
Now, there's someone down here, right? Yep, there's someone down here. Alright. So I'm gonna... Okay. It's that thing. And it's weak against melee, it's strong against blood powers. It means it's strong against just that. Okay, it's resisted that. But I'm biting it. This cudgel is awesome. Okay. Now there's loot over here, I believe. Alright. What's this? Okay. Now I go back up. And it's that way. Fight him! Fight him! Get him! Okay, there's two of you guys there. Fight him! Oh wow, I think it looks like I got two at one swing. Really felt like I got two at one swing. That was cool. So, you guys got any loot? You got loot. You've got loot. I'm not going that way, I'm going that way. Alright. Do this.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
First, let's see if there's any loot. Alright. Okay, let's take this. This is loot. Okay, he's just dead.
Disgrace. Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it!
Okay. Why can't I? Oh, because I'm in a cutscene. It's restricting me for the cutscene. can't jump up there? Really looks like I should be able to.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
This note was found on a dead man, Albert. If that doesn't change your mind, then you must be ready to face the risks.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I've a future here.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. If she's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Okay. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. Alright.
Goodbye, young man.
Oh, I can mesmerize him.
Sick and suffering.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reid, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
He's got a migraine, I can't help that.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Alright.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Alright. What's that?
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
Okay, that's what I thought happened. Alright.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Alright, alright. What's that? Alright, so I go this way. Now I need to
Its
talk to her.
effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is...
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reid, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Okay.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Says the woman selling a cordial.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
She's healthy. Okay.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Okay, so this is all ingredient stuff, but the cordial. I'll buy the cordial and see what it does.
Someday you'll understand.
Alright, so where I'm going is this way.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
Okay.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
I believe I can do it here. He's got bronchitis.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Okay, so I got two people to talk to.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Alright, well, let's see if I can find that church. Okay, who I got here?
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reid. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
So she's trying to help her fellow immigrants. Why would that make her a villain?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Wow, okay.
How is business around here?
Business? I had no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Okay, life in London, personal. Okay, let's trade.
Right then. Show me what you have.
So he's got common handle part. He's got tiny common handle part. He's got good handle part, which is 80. Common trigger. So I'm going to take one good. And that's all I can afford from him until later. Right?
Fancy?
You never... Do you need help, sir?
I only need you to purchase something from my shop, sir.
Alright. That's all I need
Goodbye
from
for
him.
now, Mr. Lewis.
Now I'm going to talk to this fella.
I know it's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reid, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Okay.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
You survive at any cost, even at the expense of others. Perhaps that's just the law of nature.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's everything.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Now, I need to talk to this kid.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reid, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way.
Alright.
My dreams are soaked with gloom.
So first, we're going to loot the whole house because there may be clues that I can use to get more out of this kid. Ooh, wait. He's got a safe. Okay.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
There is if you're just a gloomy gust like yourself, kid. Sorry, but if you don't cheer up, the world isn't going to come looking for ways to cheer you up. Alright, what else we got? Take the shillings. That's locked. That's not. Okay, job refused. That's what I was looking for. That was the clue I was looking for. Alright, now I'll talk to the kid with that knowledge.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Okay. First of all, health. Fatigue.
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Wow. Kid is...
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
I'm sure your father did his best when he found this house. Times are tough for everyone, young man.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reid. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Wow, what a kid. That's everything personal?
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Wow, way to guilt trip yourself.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities. But I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reid. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
Wow, that kid is all kinds of messed up.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
I'm gonna walk
Even
out.
my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Alright, and this is very close to being where I'm gonna leave this playthrough off at. I'm going to... no, not here. I got some investigations to run through. That's the next investigation I'm going to do, and it is... oh, it's not too far from here, so that's cool. Where is my hideout? I've got a hideout over here, so... I'm gonna see if I can make it to this hideout and call that a playthrough. The hideout is there. Okay, I'm on the wrong street, kind of. Well, I should be able to get it. I should be able to do it better this way.
Hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can get into the hideout from here. But I can't.
I cannot enter.
So... if I can't get into the hideout from there, I have to try for this hideout, which is turn around, okay, it's down this way. Now, I know I need to talk to her, but I'm trying to get to this hideout, if I can. So we're just gonna walk in, and it should save, right? So let's break down what we can break down. It's not saving. Alright. So I'm gonna have to... Alright, so I'm gonna end this playthrough here, and then we're gonna see about what happens next in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button, the subscribe button, the share button, and I will see you when we continue on and we talk to our poet and our journalist.